So how did it feel to be recognized as a top executive leader through the WX100 awards? And what did the award mean to you?
Well, first of all, I was humbled by the recognition, and what it meant to me is that, I see obviously representation of women in the STEM field, not as much as we would like to see. So what it really represents to me is for others to see me. So there's a saying that if you see it, you can do it. And really what I would like it to be is to showcase to other young women and others in our field to really take the opportunity to take leadership position, because we all need to pave the way for the future. And also it's just super nice to be recognized for the contribution that you hope to make.
Great. This kind of leads into the next question. So why is women representation so important in the STEM fields? Did you experience mentorship from a woman leader that helped to give you confidence to become a strong leader yourself?
Absolutely. So the one of the biggest challenge that we will face as we look at the future is just talent. Technology is becoming more and more a part of the core of what we do everywhere. And, for example, in Schneider, we say we see the future as digital and electric. All electric in a digital world is what we see ahead of us. And so when you see the future and the digitization that's happening all around you, and obviously we're 50% men, 50% women, or some statistics just a little bit different than 50-50 maybe, but it's important to engage all the people that we have in what we do, because that's the talent for the future. And the second thing that I would say is, in order to attract talent into that field, they have to be able to see the representation, because people are hesitant to enter an area where they don't see diversity. So for all accounts, it's very important to have women representation. And to your second question of, did I have great women mentors? Absolutely. I had so many along my career. And I would like to share some of them with you. In my previous role as the country president of Schneider Electric, my boss's name is Annette Clayton. She is the executive vice president for Schneider. She also ran all of global supply chain for Schneider. An incredible leader, I would say, and an incredible champion and a sponsor of women. And she has had a tremendous impact on how my career has evolved. Another person that I'd like to single out is Pearl Sullivan. I mentioned earlier that I had stayed in touch with the former dean of engineering at Waterloo. Again, I remember something she said, which is that she is developing not only students that are great students, but they're also leaders and great people. So I think when you have women and men that are actively engaged in mentoring and bringing up the future talent, it's super important.
Awesome. So what are your hopes for the next generation of women leaders?
First of all, my hope is that everyone feel that they are uniquely valued, meaning that no one makes a decision not to enter a field because they don't feel that they can add value. As you see the enrollment in universities in engineering and other technical fields, that we are seeing more and more representation. So I would like to see that in the workforce as well. And what I personally see is that we do a very good job when it comes to recruiting talent at the entry level from STEM fields. I'll speak to Schneider, and I've spoken to many other technology leaders. The challenge that we see is to have those women come up through the ranks and into the leadership position. So in Schneider, we have an initiative called 50-40-30. So that in order to make sure that we have the right diversity and the right representation, 50% of our new hires, we aim to have them as female. 40% of our hires in front-facing or client-facing roles, we aim to have as women, and 30% of the top 1,000 leaders at Schneider, we aim to have as women. So they are broad goals. and bold goals, I would say. And we do that because we really see the importance of diversity for the success of the business and for success to the society.